Hey fam, kings and blessings, and to God be all the glory. So my question for you today is, what are you fighting for? And is it actually worth it? You have to be so careful what you're actually putting your energy into, what you're putting your mind into, what you're putting your thoughts into, what you're putting your heart into. And with that, we have to check our heart posture. And we have to make sure that the things that we are fighting for is in alignment with God. Are we going to end up getting a reward that's going to be worth it with what we're actually fighting for? Because if it's not going to be worth it in the long run, then why are we wasting our time? Why are we wasting our energy for a losing battle? That comes to people, situations, circumstances, anything that's worth fighting for. See, one thing about God is our forerunner. God goes out before us. One thing that David always asks God is, should I pursue them? God would give him a yes or a no. And then after that, the next question would be, if I pursue them, will I overtake them? And God would give him the yes or the no. And from there, he knew if he did go out in battle, that the Most High would have his back, that Yahweh would be fighting for him on the battlefield. So I would just encourage you, before you start fighting, for one, make sure that it's real. Make sure that it's worth it. Make sure that you go before God and ask him, is this my fight? Do I pursue? And if I pursue, will I overtake? Will I win, Father? And if the Father gives you clearance to move forward, then you better know he got your back. It doesn't matter what it looks like or feels like. If the Father tells you to pursue, go for it. Because there are so many stories in the Bible where it looked like, because the soldiers were few and the opposition was many, that they would not be able to overtake them. But you remember when the angels, they couldn't see what was going on, but it was angels that was watching and that was already waiting to slay. So you have to understand, when it feels like it's just you, as long as you have God, it's you and the army of the Lord. You know how they say, you and what army? The army of the Lord. So just make sure that when you're fighting, that God is fighting for you, that he goes out in front of you, and that you get before him and you ask him, is this my fight? And is it worth it? And if it is, you better believe in the long run, you are going to get the victory, and it's going to be for God's glory. I love y'all. I'm out.